students, welcome again to our maths lesson with teacher Zati. Now, our today's topic is perimeter of squares and rectangle. So what we'll learn today is that we're going to find the length or breadth of a rectangle given its perimeter and the breadth or length respectively. And secondly, we are also going to find the length of a side of a square given its perimeter. So here are some of the golden reminders, or what we call step to success. Okay. Now, our step to success, again, as you learned previously with area of square and rectangle, that we're going to use this step to success depend on the situation. So for step number 1, this is used when you want to find the side of square and you are given the perimeter. This is where you are going to divide the perimeter by 4. Okay, for step number 2, this is to find the length of rectangle given the perimeter. What you're going to do is to divide the perimeter by 2 and then subtract from the given length. And lastly, for both of these steps, you need to make sure they are the correct, you are writing the answer in the correct unit. Okay, just a quick recap. What is perimeter? Now, if an area, as we talked about in the previous lesson, is that we are talking about the space inside of the shape. But for perimeter, is actually the total distance around the shape. So we're talking about the distance around the shape. Okay, we want to find out what is the total of the distance around that particular shape. So we have two shapes here. So like for the square shape, you can see the purple line there. We want to know what is the total distance from one point to making sure to another point and to make it a complete shape. So what is the total distance as well as the rectangle in green there. Okay, now let's look at the perimeter of a square. Now, if you can remember, in order to find a perimeter of a particular shape, you can see the hint there to add up all the sides. So we need to add up because we are talking about finding the total distance of a square. So basically, you need to add up whatever sides, the distance that we can find on the shape. So you can see here this shape is a square. It has 4 sides. So we are going to add up all the sides. So perimeter of a square is equal to side plus side plus side plus side. Okay. So because they are of the same side, the square has all same side. So we can make it a shortcut where we can say 4 multiplied by side is also equal to a perimeter of a square. So a perimeter of a square can also be written as 4s, which represented as 4 times sides. Okay, so let's look at an example. So let's say my side is 6 centimeter here. You can see all sides is 6 centimeters. So in order for me to find the perimeter of a square, what I do is I add up everything. I add up all the sides. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 is also equal to 4 times 6. So other than doing 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, I can do a shortcut just by simply multiplying 6 by 4. Okay, which is 24 centimeters. So that is my answer for perimeter of a square. Now let's look at perimeter of a rectangle. As you know that rectangle, they don't have the same sides. Okay, so we have 2 same length and 2 same breadth. So in order to find this perimeter of rectangle is actually the same, that we need to add up all the sides, all the length. Okay, so length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. So everything there. So we can make it into short form there is equal to 2 multiplied by length plus breadth. So what you need to do is that you just add up the length and breadth, one length, one breadth. And then what you're going to do is just you multiply them by 2. Okay, let's look at an example. So as you can see here, my length is 7 centimeter and my breadth is 3 centimeter. Okay, so what I do is length plus breadth. Length is 7 centimeter plus breadth 3 centimeter plus another length, which is 7 centimeter, plus breadth 3 centimeters. So I'm going to make this a shortcut. So I make it as 2 bracket. Bracket means multiply. 7 plus 3 centimeter. So what I did first, I do the number in the bracket first. 7 plus 3, which is equal to 10 centimeter. Then I multiply it by 2. So 2 times 10 is equal to 20. So that's easy. Just add up the length and breadth first, which is 7 plus 3, which is 10, and then multiply by 2 is to find the perimeter of a rectangle. Okay, so for today, that is just a recap to find the perimeter of square and perimeter of rectangle. That is easy. But our business today is to find what if, okay, to find the side of the square. If you are given the perimeter, you are not asked to find the perimeter. You are given the perimeter instead. Look at this question. You are given the perimeter, which is 28 centimeter, but it asks you to find the question mark there, which is your side. Okay, so by using the step 1, as I mentioned before, in order to find the side of square given the perimeter, okay, you need to find the side of square, but you are given the perimeter. What you're going to do? Yes, you just divide the perimeter by 4. Okay, now you have the perimeter is equal to 4 times side. Okay, you are given the perimeter 28 centimeter. You are left with 4 times side. Side is not given, so we want to know what is the side there. So using the step to success, step number 1, in order to find the side of a square given the perimeter, you just divide by 4. So the side is equal to 28 divided by 4, which is equal to 7 centimeter. Okay? All right. And you can check it again. Now, if you want to, the answer is 7 centimeter the side. Again, the formula for perimeter is 4 times side. So 7 times 4 is 28. The perimeter is 28. So basically, you are correct. Okay, another example. What if you are given the perimeter 12 centimeter instead? Again, in order to find the side of square given the perimeter, just divide by 4. So as you can see, the side is equal to 12 divided by 4, which is equal to 3 centimeter. Okay, that is easy. So for basically to find the side of a square, you just need to simply divide the perimeter by 4. Okay. Now, how about when you want to find the length or breadth of a rectangle? Okay, given the perimeter. If you look at the diagram, the perimeter is 40 centimeter and you are given the breadth, which is 5 centimeter. But what's missing there is the length. We don't know the length and we want to find the length. So what we do to find the length of rectangle given the perimeter, you need to first divide the perimeter by 2. So we have 40 centimeter. We need to divide it by 2. Then after you got the answer, you need to subtract that from the given length. Okay. You need to subtract given length from the answer that you have got by dividing the perimeter. Okay, let's just look at the example. Now, perimeter, the formula is 2 times bracket length plus breadth. Okay, the one that we've done before. We put all the information there. Perimeter, we know 40 centimeter, and then the breadth, we know 5 centimeter. Using the step to success, it said that in order to find the length of the rectangle when you are given the perimeter is to divide the perimeter by 2. So if you can see step number 1 there, length, to find the length, what we do, 40 centimeter divided by 2. So which means you divide by 2 first. 40 divided by 2 is 20 centimeter, isn't it? So this 20 centimeter, you subtract with the given breadth. What is the given breadth there? Yes, 5 centimeter yang kena bagi itu. So 20 centimeter minus 5 centimeter is equal to 15 centimeter. So your length is equal to 15 centimeter. So for this one is simple. Divide by 2, divide the perimeter by 2, and then subtract with the given length of breadth. Okay, let's look at another example. All right, look at the diagram. You are given the perimeter, which is 28 centimeter. You are given the length this time, which is 10 centimeter, but I don't know what is the breadth there. So we want to find what is the breadth, okay? So as I mentioned before, in order for you to find the length or breadth of a rectangle given the perimeter and the given length or breadth, so what you need to do first, again, to find the length is 28. To find the length, you look at the perimeter, which is 28 centimeter. What do we need to do first? Yes, you need to divide by 2 dulu. 28 divided by 2, which is 14 centimeter, and then minus the non-length, which is 10 centimeter, which give you 4 centimeter. Okay? And lastly, your step number 3. I'm sorry, that is supposed to be step number 3. Okay, you write your answer in correct units. Okay? Now, what I mean is that if your measurement is in centimeter, you need to use centimeters. So usually we use a short form which is cm. And if it's in meters, you can use meter m. Okay? If it's in inches, you just use inches, which is in, and so on. Okay? Just make sure you write the correct units. If your measurement in meter, you do meter. Okay? Don't write centimeter instead. It will be wrong. Okay? Okay, again, a recap. In order finding perimeter of a square, this one you need to remember, in order to find perimeter, 4 times sides, finding perimeter of a rectangle, 2 times length plus breadth, okay? This is to find the perimeter. But our today's business is to find the side of a square given the perimeter. You are given the perimeter, but you need to find the side. How do you do that? It's almost like the opposite way, okay? So for a square, in order for you to find the side, you need to divide by 4. Perimeter divide by 4. Divide the perimeter by 4. Simple, okay? For rectangle on the other side, if you want to find the length or the breadth, step number 1, you need to divide your perimeter by 2. Divide below by 2, and then you got the answer, you subtract with the given length, okay? Then you got the answer for your unknown length or breadth. Okay, so again, that's it for today's lesson. But before I end this presentation, let's look at your today's task as usual. Please complete your practice through live worksheet, your exercise using the Microsoft form, as well as your online quiz, which is your Kahoot. Okay. Now, please remember your number 2 exercise there, Microsoft form, is important because that will be included in your first, your attendance, as well as second, your mark, your compilation of mark. And this mark will be definitely included in your final year final exam later. You don't have exam because of the online thing, but definitely your mark from this online session will be included. Okay. All right. And please don't miss your deadlines, which is on 12 p.m. on Friday, 22nd October 2021. And as usual, those top 3 winners for each class, lucky winners, if you want to be in the randomizer, you want to be in the lucky draw, please get a full mark, then I'll include your name there. Okay? Please make sure you complete all your given tasks. Again, your mark will be included in your final assessment marks, and that is the most important thing. Okay? All right. You can use a piece of separate paper, class, to do your working, and start doing it now, and hopefully you can finish it before 10 a.m. today. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching. I see you again in the next class. Bye.